Today for the Bitcoin price, Bitcoin is right now here in the symmetrical triangle running into this severe resistance. Can we expect right now for Bitcoin to be rejected here, bounce and have a massive breakout later on to this specific price target here? Well, I will be sharing with you exactly what I'm expecting for Bitcoin in the immediate short term. I will be showing you the exact price targets and also my own trading plan right now for Bitcoin. But guys, in the second part of the video, sit down and watch this video all the way through, because I will be showing you data points here regarding the balance of Bitcoin on exchanges, regarding institutions, retailers, all of them contracting the Bitcoin supply right now like we have not seen it since 4 years. Guys, this will be completely mind-blowing here, especially for the mid and long run for Bitcoin. Make sure you take a seat, you watch this video all the way through, you scroll down, you smash the like button for that video. And that being said, welcome crypto friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always we are really pumped to go straight into the content. Okay guys, as always we are starting here on the 4-hourly candles for the Bitcoin price, and as you can see, Bitcoin is here perfectly trapped in the symmetrical triangle running into resistance here right now during the night. And before I'm gonna be sharing with you what I'm expecting here right now for Bitcoin in the immediate short term, also of course with all the price targets and my own game plan, I do want to take some seconds here and show you some appreciation, because guys, look at the last video, 4,000 likes. Look at the video before, 5,000 likes, even more than I have been asking for, guys. You are crazy. The MMCrypto family is getting bigger and bigger, and I truly appreciate every single one of you guys. I really appreciate your support, every single like, every comment. This is really not going unnoticed. So thank you so much for your support, guys. It helps a lot. And now let's go straight here back into the content. As you can see, we had here multiple touch points actually verifying that this is a beautiful symmetrical triangle. Here also this rejection, and here also on the bottom hand side on the 4-hourly candles we have at least 4, maybe even 5 touch points. So this is perfect, and I will also share with you in the end where I was entering a long position here yesterday. I will show you all the evidence and also how I'm planning to rule the situation right now. First of all, you can see we are in the symmetrical triangle, and good news for all the bulls out there. At least statistically, these symmetrical triangles tend to break out to the upside, of course, more often if the trend we are going into it is also bullish. But what about right now, guys? And by the way, stick here until the end of the video, because the news and the data points I'm gonna be showing you confirming that we have an unprecedented supply shock of Bitcoin here, especially towards the prices here of 2020. This is completely mind-blowing. Stick here until the end, but today the TA is also very important. You can see here on the volume, we have a declining volume indicating that, of course, Bitcoin could be ready for a breakout right now. But what I'm always saying is that the performance of these breakouts tends to be more explosive and more accurate here the more we develop here into a symmetrical triangle. And of course this is also impacting my own trading decision right now. So first of all, guys, in case we are breaking out, you can still pull out this measured move price target, and let's make the measured move price target for the breakout to the upside. Let's say we are breaking out right now, which is not a likely scenario. I want to tell you that, especially here with the recent rejection we were getting, it would be approximately at 11,400, close to the 11,700 CME gap all the way back from last year. In case we are breaking out later on, which is a little bit more likely, and Bitcoin would be rejected here, and maybe we are finding some new price targets here towards the 9,000 area before we are breaking out later on, the measured move price target would be approximately like 11,300, 11,200, maybe all the way back to 11,100 US dollars. However, guys, I wanted to show you something, and of course Bitcoin is ready to break out any second, but as I told you, the rejection is here a little bit more likely. But I wanted to show you some good news. In case we are getting rejected, guys, look at this. We are finding perfect support not only here at this upward sloping trend line, at this upward sloping support at the symmetrical triangle. No, Bitcoin will also find perfect support here from the VPVR here, which goes all the way back here from the Corona dump in in March 2020. So of course, in case Bitcoin is breaking down, the downside here is pretty limited, considering that 8,800, 8,900 is giving us perfect support here, which is in confluence with the upward sloping trend line. All right, guys, and zooming out here on the daily candles, I just wanted to show you one more very important thing. The price level we are at right now is also, of course, here in this very, very important area. And the good news is we are above this. And we have been building significant support here during this whole area in 2019 before we broke down and it became resistance. No, guys, also right here we saw some significant support and resistance, and Bitcoin is right now building this symmetrical triangle around this area. Us being above provides us probably good support here, increasing the odds for Bitcoin to break out to the upside all the way up to the price target of $11,400 we mentioned just here previously. And before I'm going here into the very important data points giving us proof and evidence that we are experiencing an unprecedented supply shock for Bitcoin here in 2020, and before I'm gonna be sharing with you what I'm thinking about that, especially in regards to my own price predictions for 2020, and also of course before I'm going to be sharing with you my game plan here on Phemex right now, I want to know from you guys, what are you expecting for this symmetrical triangle? Be completely unbiased and let me know your own opinion. Click the poll on top of the screen right now and let me know if we are going to break out or break down. Click it right now and also leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Maybe we can develop some nice discussion around it, and of course I will be joining this discussion with you guys in the comment section. And now guys, lean back. The news I'm gonna be sharing with you is so crazy. First of all, we are starting with our tweet here, and we made a fully dedicated tweet about that at MMCrypto at Twitter, link in the pinned comment down below if you want to see it. And we have been saying the massive Bitcoin supply shock of 2020. First of all, of course, we had the halving in May 2020, which cut the future inflation in half. But also we had Grayscale buying Bitcoin. Not only that, they have been technically buying more than all Bitcoin ever since we had the halving, basically putting the inflation of Bitcoin towards zero or even negative. Of course, these Bitcoin are still circulating, but it seems like they are not intending to sell them, so they are soaking up all the inflation which is being put in the market by the miners. Grayscale is buying it right now off market. No guys, the withdrawals from exchanges, we will be showing that to you, and the hodl waves on chain provide us a very clear indication that we have a huge hodling behavior. People are pulling out their Bitcoin from exchanges, contracting the supply which is available for selling, and all of this put together brings us this moral of the story. And now listen carefully guys, hodl your BTC or someone else will hodl them for you. People more and more starting to understand that, and the history seems to repeat every single cycle. We will be showing you exactly what I'm meaning with that. Glassnode was just sharing this here with us recently. They have been saying Bitcoin has seen its largest prolonged withdrawal of funds from exchanges. According to our data, over 310,000 Bitcoin has moved out of exchanges since the Black Thursday. And if we are going here into this chart, you can see this vertical black line, that's the Black Thursday. And ever since then, it's somewhere like in March, you can see people were not more depositing their Bitcoin on exchanges to panic sell. No, more and more Bitcoin, and this is especially the smart money here, has been pulling their Bitcoin from exchanges, bringing us here this historical event of a contraction of supply of Bitcoin on exchanges. They are not ready to sell. They are putting that on cold storages. And this is a very important takeaway, but it's getting even crazier. If you are looking at the realized cap hodl waves, we have been talking about the realized cap very, very often. It actually shows you whenever the vast majority of people is trading in a profit or trading in a loss. But even more important, if you are looking at the hodl waves, so a combination of the realized cap and the hodl waves, you can see that right now we are entering this huge hodl cycle for Bitcoin. If we are looking back in time into 2012, 2016, we saw after this valley here in the hodl waves, right here and right here, this crazy up spike in 2012, this crazy up spike in 2016, indicating that we are going into the next hodl season. And this time we saw the exact same thing happening once again. And right now this is indicating once again we are entering the next hodl season. People are holding their Bitcoin more. We have more dormant Bitcoin, and we have much more Bitcoin laying on exchanges, laying on wallet addresses, which are not moved for a very long time. And this is another very important takeaway, because in the end it's always a play here between demand and supply. And I can tell you the supply is being more contracted than ever before, at least within the last 2 or 3 years. And we will provide you more evidence for that. Look at this. You can see here directly at glassnode.com. By the way, free Glassnode link in the pinned comment down below. If you are looking at the Bitcoin on exchanges, look at this here. This somewhere there was the Black Thursday, right? And then look at this. The people are pulling out more and more Bitcoin from exchanges. Why the Bitcoin price is going up? This is a divergence, guys. The Bitcoin price going up, but the people are still taking their Bitcoin from exchanges. Usually you would expect the Bitcoin price going up like here and people putting their Bitcoin on exchanges to take profits, to sell and whatever, guys, because people are getting more greedy when this happens. But right now, during these uncertain times, during this crisis, you can see the exact opposite happening. And this never happened so far in the history of Bitcoin, and we can see it happening right now. Price going up, balance of Bitcoin on exchanges going down. And this, guys, is truly amazing, and I really wanted to share that. But it is not over with that, guys. It's not only about the retail with the balance on exchanges or the realized cap here, which shows us that we are going into the next hodl season. No, it's of course also about the institutions. We not only have these huge billionaires announcing that they are buying Bitcoin, we don't only have Goldman Sachs as a contrarian indicator telling the people Bitcoin is not a good buy. You remember Goldman Sachs was not recommending people to buy Amazon in 1997. Goldman Sachs was not recommending people to buy Google in 2001. Goldman Sachs is not recommending people to buy Bitcoin in 2020, guys. History doesn't change, guys, so don't get fooled by these people. And I'm telling you, guys, some institutions are really understanding the value of Bitcoin. And of course, also Grayscale is stacking sets like crazy right now. You can see here that independent researcher Kevin Rook estimates, this is by the way on Cointelegraph, that Grayscale has ramped up its Bitcoin accumulation to a rate of an equivalent to, and now guys listen, 150% of the new BTC created since the halving. They have been buying 60,000 Bitcoin in the first quarter. Ever since the halving, they have been buying 1.5x of the newly created circulating supply here from the miners. So all Bitcoin which are dumped from the miners on the exchanges, well, Grayscale is buying it up. So yeah, technically you could say we are not having any inflation right now, maybe even a negative inflation, at least when it comes to the circulating supply being available on the exchanges for selling. So that's very interesting, of course, to know. And now let's go here into my personal game plan, how I was planning and how I am planning to rule the situation right now. So guys, yesterday, of course, unfortunately, it was after the Da Vinci episode, I saw there was on Glassnode a significant amount of US dollar tethered deposited on exchanges. So that's why, and I will show you the evidence for that, I was entering a long position right here before the breakout, and I was actually exiting this long position here at this resistance, guys, because I do not want to be greedy. Of course we can break out, but the odds are against us, only statistically, since Bitcoin usually tends to go here into these triangles. Okay guys, and because many people are always asking here what I'm trading, how I'm trading, what is my game plan, I wanted to show it to you here on Phemex. And you can see here, this is the sub account. I will show you the main account as well. I have no open position. If you go to the closed position, you can see the exact position I was talking about. The first one here a week ago, you remember it, I took 0.7 Bitcoin profits, and this one yesterday, actually today, I actually took profits when we reached the resistance. I opened it yesterday at $9,200, and here you can see my profit right now. And I'm not hiding any positions here. If we are going back to the main account, guys, everyone who is a long-term follower, you know here no open position, and the closed position still the profitable one, another profitable one, and this one here right now is not profitable. So right now it is going well. 5 out of 6 trades are profitable, but so of course, guys, big disclaimer, this is not always the case. Usually a trader wants to be profitable like 60% of the time. That's already amazing, guys, and this is usually the case. So far it's going well, and of course, as I told you, I took profits here because I do not want to be greedy. As a trader, you only want to have a piece of the cake. But if Bitcoin develops here further in this symmetrical triangle, I will be opening a new position probably here at this support area once we confirm the bounce here. And also, of course, I would be going even more heavy in case we are breaking out and probably even confirming the breakout right here. I would probably even put in a little bit more in this specific trade. But now it is on you guys. I want to know your game plan. Are you long? Are you short? Are you not trading right now? Let me know in the comment section down below. That would be very interesting. And as always, I'm gonna be answering at least like 50 or 100 comments like on all the other videos, guys. Thank you so much for your support. And also, of course, for all the experienced traders out there, if you want $402 completely for free as a bonus, scroll down here to our pinned comment and you will find this specific pinned comment here with $402 completely for free after a 0.2 Bitcoin deposit on Bybit, Phemex, and also on DueDEX, $90, $112, and $200. We are trading on all of these exchanges, but you can make your own choice. I would recommend you are decentralizing it a little bit because you never know when an exchange is going to go down, when they are having problems whatsoever. This is always possible, guys, so be aware of that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate your support. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing that video. I really appreciate it. I just showed you in the beginning. It's absolutely crazy with you guys, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. Make sure you click the subscription box right here and also the Bybit tutorial, which is popping up right there. And as always, guys, as always, bye bye.